Okay guys, let's talk about a little bit about the weight distribution in the golf swing and how you'll have an advantage over the backswing. In the last video we talked about your backswing, but there's some more um, components to that you need to work on, and that's going to be your weight distribution. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like Channel Lock is superior in that area when it comes to balance and weight distribution. Okay. In my personal opinion, any type of ball position that is not in a rear axis, you cannot guarantee where the ball is going to start. It's impossible to guarantee every single time where the ball is going to start. And the reason that happens is because you have to transfer weight to one side or the other. Okay, you see a lot of swings that are just beautiful flowing swings. It looks like they're having a dance. When somebody can do that and sequence it properly, it's a beautiful thing to watch. But for the majority of people playing golf, it creates a host of issues that they're not even aware of. And part of it is a balance issue, part of it is a weight distribution issue, which those two things go hand in hand. Any type of motion that gets you going this way, then that way, it's going to be hard to stay in balance. Okay, let's just take a second to think about that. You're loading weight here, and then you're loading weight over here. It's going to be hard to be in balance if you do that. Anything that gets your upper torso outside of your foot here, you've got to make up that space, and you've got to get back to the ball. So you're having to move everything from here to here to get back to the ball. You're going to have to time your arms, hands, club face. You're going to square all that stuff up and try to hit a good shot. And that's difficult. I mean, it's just difficult. That is a true statement. That is a difficult thing to do. So where I feel like Channel Lock is superior to balance and weight distribution is because it's on a rear axis. We have a fixed point in the ground, just like a gate post. We are solid into the ground when we use a Channel Lock golf swing. And I'm going to show you this. Whenever you have pre-turn, pelvis, torso, chest, head, shoulders, everything load. I'm loading right in to that trail axis. I'm going to lower the camera a little bit here. We can get a little better view. And check this out right here. Okay. Whenever I do my pre-turn, watch what happens. I'm corkscrewing into the ground automatically. Okay, I'm going to show you from this view right here. See that? It just corkscrews right into the ground. My bottom goes down, my weight just goes right on the inside part of that foot right there and thigh. See, my weight doesn't get outside. My torso, the weight of my torso doesn't get outside of my hip. That's the death move in golf. Okay, if you do that, you're out of balance already. I'm just corkscrewing, weight pressuring down into this leg. Okay, watch my left knee. It turns in a little bit. I have like opposing forces that push together, and I'm just like a cat. Man, I'm balanced right there. I'm right there balanced. I've already got part of my turn out of the way. From here, all I gotta do, watch this. Take a club and just go. See that? There's none of this. There's none of from here to here. It's just I'm coiled up into the ground, and I'm just bam right there. See how this part of my body just stays right there? It doesn't go that way. I don't go this way. You just corkscrew into the ground and swing from inside out. Okay. Now, I'm not pushing off this way. If you get your torso going this way, you're gonna have issues with Channel Lock. and it's not going to be a good thing for you. So that weight distribution down into the ground. Now I can't give you an exact number because that's just silly. If I was to give you a percentage, okay, put 70% right there. Well, how are you going to measure that? How do you know what 70% is? Your 70% is different from mine when it comes to things like that. It's not measurable that way. So now I will tell you this, I do feel a good deal of my weight pressuring down. I feel it in my bottom. When I corkscrew, I feel my bottom sink down, and I still have a little bit of weight on my left side. But actually, what I'm doing, I'm taking this leg, and it's actually pushing inward. Both legs, the forces are like this, okay? And that keeps my weight right there. My head's just slightly behind the ball when I hit it. And it's a very powerful thing when you figure this out. And it just takes a little bit of time. And the reason why it's powerful is because all I'm doing is coiling up. And I don't have to make a huge coil. You know, I have a little pre-turn. I try to get my back to the target or my torso away, going this way. And I just swing from the inside out and just let it go right there, okay? And I think the balance, the reason why you can have so much power into the ball is because your balance is so good. Okay, when you're off balance, it's hard to get a really good strike on a golf ball. So when you get this part of channel lock, and it took me a while to really figure it out and get extremely comfortable with it, that when you do figure out these balance points, you're going to get some really good pop on the ball because you're using the forces of the ground, you're balanced, and you just coil up from right there and you just let it go. And it's an extremely powerful way to hit a golf ball. So I hope that helps, and I've got something coming up here in the near future that's going to deal with putting that I think you're going to find pretty interesting, and we'll try to get that up here before too long, and hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please feel free, and we'll get back with you later.